So I'm going to show you how the Flybridge is coming along. So the roof is all done, which I've shown you. Most of the walls are done. Got a section up there to do. I need to make this door still. And then the Flybridge helm station basically is rotten. So I got to rebuild that. And then the seating I got to rebuild too. Hopefully there's no rot underneath the fiberglass that peels up. Like this. Would have been nice if that was done properly. I wouldn't have as many issues as I have, but oh well, it'll be done right. So I've been out here working on the side decks, closing in all of these openings above the walls. You can see how they're open up there. And this side they're not open anymore. I still got a fiberglass aft wall. And wait for it to be a little bit warmer and better weather for that. Right now I'm gonna work on cutting this back so it's easier to get up on the aft deck. So I'll show you the aft deck real quick. Here's that. Here's the Flybridge roof. Pretty good view up here. Let's see the Olympic Mountains over here. There's the Capitol. I put some grip rail on this side. It's not quite high enough, but it's all I had at the time on the boat. I'll put another probably ½ inch or inch on top of it when I do this side, and then I'll fix that side and see how this side works. And I'll document that. So what we're going to do now is cut this to be flush up to about the doorway, so it's easier to get in and out of the. Because right now you're standing on the aft deck, your shoulders up against the roof. So if we cut that back, it makes it much more comfortable and safer. So we're going to work on that now. So I just transferred this line onto the ceiling, or the roof, I guess, the water on the roof. So then I measure from here into the line, and that gives me this line on the roof if I make that same measurement. know if you saw it or not, but I just whacked my shoulder on that last beam. We're going to make that go away. So I got the lines that I transferred from down underneath. I'll just connect the dots. And cut it at the saw at about 5 degrees. There's not a mark for 5 degrees, but we'll get it close.
So the skill saw didn't cut all the way through, so I'm using the Sawzall to finish the cut.
Pro tip, if your extension cord keeps on plugging, tie them in the knot. There we go. So the material that's on the Flybridge is this honeycomb material, and it's got a layer of 1708 on top and bottom. The gray is epoxy barrier coat to help it with UV until I get paint on it. But you noticed I'm walking around and the only issue, well, there's no issue. The only support is these beams, and they're 2 foot on center. So you can see that stuff is plenty strong. This structure bounces a little bit when I walk around up there, but it's not really meant for walking around. It's going to be for solar panels mostly. So it's plenty strong enough, as you've seen. So now I think we'll fill these cavities here. I'll have to see how much material I have. Might have to go cut some material, but we'll see. We'll work on it until we run out of material. I have to trim the wall panel. Comes up a little too high on this back one. I'll have to cut that. Probably use the shaky tool, I think. No, router bit. Router will get most of it up. Use a shaky tool for the ends, but So I have a flush trim router bit, and the idea is to use it to cut the panel on the outside down to the wood beam, so it's flush. So here's the panel. The idea is to basically just kind of get it so it's kind of squished into place, and then use total bolt Pixo to glue it in place. A little too long. So using Total Bolt Pixo Pro, I just make a fillet all the way around on the inside and the outside, and that'll hold it in place. This one's actually going to get part of the drip rail on it, but so it's not as crucial. But these little panels, are, since they're honeycomb, will act as a little bit of an insulation as well. So. So instead of wearing gloves every time I use that Pixo, I just use a moist wipe, like crocodile wipes or tub of towel wipes, and just wipe the epoxy off when I'm done using it. That way I don't go through 9 million gloves. So right now I'm out of the filler panels. So I think we're going to go to the, I got to go to the shop, and I have that forward panel right there, the last wall panel. So there's 3. I have that one drying at the shop, and I'm going to peel the peel ply off and then paint the barrier coat on it. So it'll be ready for tomorrow.